What's up, y'all? In my last video, I explained that the reason why you're still losing is because of who you are and how you think. And now you may be wondering, okay, how do I become a different version of myself? The version who can be a successful trader, the version who have a renewed thinking. The Bible, the book of Romans, okay, it says that in order to be transformed, it must be done by the renewing of the mind, right? So we must renew our mindsets, right? And some of you may say, hey, this is just spiritual. It was talking about not being worldly and this and that. Yes. But if you think about it, this is a principle. It applies to everything. You can say, all right, you can wake up. I want to be a nurse. Okay, now you have to learn how nurses think. So you have to go through the training. You have to be battle tested. You have to go through all the things to acquire the mindset of a nurse. So you have to unlearn some things and then relearn, right? So that your mind can be renewed, so that your thinking process and your mindset can be renewed. And then you will become a nurse. You will be transformed into this nurse because of the mentality that you have. That also applies to trading. So listen, y'all, I have created a 3-step checklist, man. I did this maybe a few weeks ago. And this is just for me it's checks and balances for myself, just to make sure that I'm on point. And it has been working. I've been doing it all of last year of 2024. And now I see that, I was able to break it all the way down to just 3 steps. If you all follow this 3 steps, you will see exponential improvement with how you think, with who you are as a trader. Just apply this to your technical analysis, right? Get you a mentor. I can't stress that enough. Jessica Ramos is the best. She to go. Get you a mentor, master your skill set, master technical analysis, right? And then you're going to apply these 3 steps from the checklist. And then the same thing with your psychology. You're going to apply these 3 steps. And then also in your everyday life, you're going to apply these 3 steps. Here it goes, okay? The first step is discipline, okay? Being disciplined. Being disciplined keeps you on track. Because a lot of times, in order to achieve real growth, we have to do the things that we do not like to do, or do the things that we hate to do. Mike Tyson said that discipline is doing the things that I hate to do, but doing it like I love it. That is the best. I'm sorry. Hands down, that's the best definition of discipline, in my opinion. Because guess what? You might not feel like waking up at 4 in the morning just to mark up charts and to back test. Maybe your schedule might not allow you to have the type of time and availability that you want so that you can back test, journal, and study. But guess what? You have to work with the time that you have. And a lot of times it goes against our comfort zone. Listen, comfort is the enemy of discipline, okay? So if you're seeking to be comfortable, if you want to be comfortable, but you're in the season where you're trying to learn the skill set, where you're a newbie or where you just know that you need to elevate and grow and you got work to do, this is not the season to be comfortable. You must exercise discipline. You must do what it takes to go to the next level. And again, a lot of times that demands for you to come out of your comfort zone, for you to feel it. You're going to feel the pain. You're going to feel the struggle, but you have to keep going at it, y'all. Even when you don't feel the reward from it, you're not going to feel rewarded. There's not going to be a dopamine rush, right? That's why it's called discipline. This is a requirement. This is what you need. Every day when I get up, discipline is at the top of my list. Okay, discipline. I hear the alarm clock go off. I might not even want to get up. Like, dang, already? Okay, my checklist, discipline. I reference my checklist, mental check. Okay, on the top of my checklist, discipline. I got to stick to it because I said that in order for me to reach where I want to reach, in order for me to reach my goal by the end of 2025, I got to stick to this. And if I don't reach my goals, knowing that I didn't stick to this is my fault. So guess what? I'm going to get us everything I got. Everything I got. I'm going to be disciplined no matter what. Comfort is the enemy of discipline. So guess what, y'all? Be disciplined in how you think. Be disciplined from the technical analysis standpoint and making sure you chart, making sure you back test, making sure you journal, making sure you do everything that your mentor or coach tells you to do, okay? That's if you have a great coach. That's a whole nother conversation for another day. But follow the steps, Stay disciplined, okay? Focus on just being a great student and do what you have to do. Lock in, do the hard work every single day. Lock in, okay? Which leads me to my next point. Focus. I say focus, but we're going to parenthesize that, if that's a word, parenthesize. But we're going to put hyper focus in parentheses, because we not only want to focus, but we want our focus to be at such a heightened level to where there's no room for any type of distractions on any level. There's no room for it, y'all. We are to be hyper focused on our day. We are to be hyper focused on working on ourselves, working on our mentalities, right? I start my day with spiritual devotion. I'm a believer of Jesus Christ. I start my day with spiritual devotion. I also have a couple of businesses. You know, I got to make sure that my mind is right, that I'm on point. Okay, I got to make sure that my patience is where it needs to be, because I know me. I know Duran. So I have to make sure that Duran is right. I got to give honor to God. I got to give thanks. I got to make sure that, boom, 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 Lord, help me to walk straight. Make sure that, you know, anything that I'm supposed to see, I want to see it. Anything that's not meant for me to give my attention to, I don't want to give my attention to it, right? So check this out, y'all. Focus. The enemy of focus is distraction. So what is distraction, right? This is how I break all this down. This is step number 2, focus. Again, distraction is the enemy of focus. So distractions are anything that I give my attention to that is not moving the needle in my life, right? The things that I'm working on in my life is becoming a great trader, is to grow my businesses, is to grow stronger and build a stronger and closer relationship with God, to elevate my family, and to bond and become closer and grow with my family, right? To get this bag. Whatever I give my attention to, it have to be moving the needle for one of those things. Like, period. They have to move the needle for one of, and if it's not moving the needle for any of those things, then it's nothing but a distraction. So therefore, distractions comes in forms of people, right? I don't need you in my life if I'm not moving the needle for you, or you're not moving the needle for me. And moving the needle is for those objectives that I named, right? So distractions, again, comes in the form of people and comes in the form of things, right? It can be anything that's taking my attention away from the objective or the mission, right? It could be entertainment, TV, too much social media, too much, if you have an addiction, any type of addiction. It could be, everybody always think of drugs, but TV is also addiction. Sex, alcohol, food, for all my foodies out there, right? You can't possibly be, operating at your highest level if you're filling yourself with junk. And guess what? I'm the biggest, listen, I got to exercise, eating clean, and I have moments where I fall off. Trust me, y'all. Like, this is what I'm working on, like, currently. Okay, so being focused on our trading, man, hyper focus, meaning that we have no room for distractions. If it does not pertain to your trading and the things that's top priority in your life, these other top priority things, your trading complements those, and they also complement your trading. Like family, you don't want to forsake your family for trading. That's ungodly. You feel me? Like, your family and trading should go hand in hand, even though they might not understand. And when I say family, I'm talking about wife, kids, and whatever. But you have to make sure that they complement each other, man. That's the healthy way to do it. You feel me? God has to be number one. You are nothing without God. You feel me? And I ain't perfect. I'm not a holy roller at all. Listen, I am who I am. Y'all will find fault in me easily. I'm letting you know right now. But I'm never going to stop this journey of growing spiritually with God. You feel me? So you must be hyper focused on the objectives for your life and the objectives for your goal. And with trading being one of them, if it does not pertain to that or complement your other objectives, it is a distraction. You're not going to become the best version of yourself as a day trader. Okay, so hyper focus on that. Eliminate all the BS. Stick to your trading plan. Just dial in, focus, laser focus, sniper focus. Sniper focus. If a sniper take his eye off the scope just for a second, he can miss his target. Or if if a sniper take a shot and miss, man, you could blow the whole mission. Because now they, boom, boom, bullet fly by, ricochet. Now everybody's aware of what's going on. Oh, the sniper's on the rooftop. Man, your mission is blown, bro. It could cost you your life. That's how serious this is. Like, if you want it bad enough, you got to lock in like this. I'm locked in. So we went over discipline. That's number 1 on my checklist. Number 2 was focus. Okay. Number 3 is execution. Okay. You can have all the discipline and focus in the world, but if you're not moving, if you're not getting up and doing what you're supposed to do, if you're not executing, doesn't matter, right? We're not information whores. Okay. We're not professional students. We get the game and then we execute, right? We put a lot of time into planning. We put a lot of time into, strategizing. But once we got the plan of action in place, it is time to get up and go after and execute. By no means are you to just sit back and not move. I don't care if you're scared. I don't care if you're fearful. I don't care if you're nervous. I don't care if you have low self. Do it anyway. If you have the plan of action and the strategy, you put in the time to study, learn, plan of action, strategy, boom, 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 go. What we waiting for? You don't have to be great to start, but you do have to start in order to be great. That's not my quote. That come from somewhere else. Shout out to the person who, who's credited for that. But it's the truth. You have to execute, y'all. And then when I say execute, you execute now. There ain't no, okay, if you haven't figured it out and if you haven't put together a plan, okay, understandable. Create your plan, strategize, plan of action. But once you have all that laid out, you got to go for it. You have to do it. Time is of the essence, man. Time is our most valuable, is one of our most valuable assets, other than our energy. Our energy is our number 1 most valuable. God is our most valuable asset, but he has given us energy. He's given us time. Time and energy is our most valuable assets, our most valuable resources. Time is one of the assets and resources that we cannot get back. You feel me? So you want to use that very wisely. The clock is ticking. Every day you are dying. Every day you're losing years on your life. So you got to execute. Okay. You have to execute. As a matter of fact, look at it like this, y'all. Look at it like this. Because we said that when it comes to discipline, comfort is the enemy of discipline. Okay. We said that when it comes to being focused, distraction is the enemy of focus, right? What do you think the enemy of execution is? The enemy of execution is procrastination. Anytime you feel like, well, I'm going to just do this tomorrow, or I'm going to just, bro, that's the enemy. You got to do it anyway. Ain't no tomorrow. Excuse me, I got some in my teeth. My bad. There is no tomorrow, y'all. There is no tomorrow. That's the mindset. Like, we doing it now. Do it today. Procrastination is the enemy of execution. You don't want to get up, and I've been guilty of this. Okay, I know I need to get up. It's 4 a.m. This is what I committed to. I need to get up. I need to mark up charts. I need to be in position. Even if I don't trade in the pre-market, and I'm speaking of futures, by the way, even if I don't get in the pre-market, I need to make sure that my charts is marked up. I'm not going to sit here and wait until like 10 minutes or 5 minutes before opening bell to mark up my chart. Now I'm rushing, right? Opening bell hit. There's a boom, the market take off doing something nice. And I can see the pattern like, whoa, I don't want to miss out on this, because guess what? It is a nice setup, but I try to jump in. And then the market pulled back and just knock me out, like throw me in the red. And then next thing I know, because I was chasing that trade, now my psyche is kicking in. Now I got a revenge trade to get that back. It ain't worth it, man. Be prepared, y'all. Be prepared. Be prepared. So in order to execute, you first want to be prepared, right? You got to have that discipline to get up and do what you have to do and go after it every single day. You said you want this. You said you want it. Okay, so be about it. Discipline, right? No comfort. Forget comfort. It don't exist. I don't want, comfort is the enemy. Hyper focus, okay? Distractions. I don't need anything that does not move the needle in my life to be better at trading. I'm eliminating it. I'm eliminating it. Eliminating it, okay? Execution. Procrastination is the enemy of execution. So I must get up and do what I said I was going to do. Okay? If I have a nice setup, and I've back tested this countless times, right? And I know that this is a good move, and I'm a good setup, and then my mentor has showed me, like, if I know whether I'm scared or not, I need to execute and take that trade. We don't do things or not do things because of our emotions, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's not how you move in life. And trading, if you haven't learned that from life, trading is going to show you that. It's going to teach you. And who you are will show in your trading. So if you are an emotional person and you make decisions based on how you feel, woo, get ready for this learning curve, y'all. It's going to be a painful one. I know what it's like. I'm not throwing stones. That's your boy right here. Like, I know, I've been through it. Trading has changed my life, and trading has made me a better person. Listen, to be renewed in your mindset is the first step to becoming a great trader, y'all. But it goes with all the other components. Having great technicals, you feel me? Just having great emotional intelligence, right? It's all about working on you every single day, man, becoming better. Because you have to combat all those different thoughts in your mind, right? The adversity that takes place in your head before the market, while you're in the market, and then after the market, right? Being a great trader is more. It's not just having great technical analysis, but you have to have great risk management too. You have to have great emotional intelligence. You have to have great resilience, because you're going to take some losses, but you have to lose correctly. That's a whole nother video that's coming soon. Are you losing correctly? Do you know how to lose? You feel me? So listen, those are 3 steps to renewing your mind, to becoming a better trader, right? To elevate your thinking, right? It is through discipline, it is through focus, and it is through execution. 3 simple steps, y'all. Just follow these steps. Make a checklist like I did. I refer to that checklist before I go to bed, when I wake up, throughout the day. I have to keep, it's checks and balances I have to keep. I might go off the deep end. I could be in traffic, somebody cut me off. You know, I'm being honest. I'm being transparent. So, all right, Ryan, that's not good discipline. That's not good focus. And that's not good execution, right? That none of that moved the needle in your life for this greatness that you're going after. So if they cut you off in traffic, let them go, and thank God that they didn't hit your car. That has nothing to do with becoming a great trader. That has nothing to do with getting closer to God. Stick to the objective. Stick to the mission, y'all. Who you are will show in your trading. These are 3 simple steps to becoming a better trader, right? When you implement these 3 steps, you will see exponential growth within yourself, and then you will improve in your trading, y'all. You're going to see exponential growth, y'all. So this is your boy Ron Legacy. Follow me on Instagram @married to trading. I wish y'all great trading. Wish y'all great success. 100.